Hello everybody, welcome to another channel update. Now this week we've got some mega plans in store. Plus we've got loads of places to head to, or plenty of them anyway. It's a bit cold, so I've got mowed up before anyone starts. But yeah, so today we're heading to Lincoln here in the morning, early morning, until around near this evening when it gets to 4 o'clock, I don't know. Road safe, so we're crossing. The next day I'm heading to Peterborough for most of the day, mainly for Sir Nigel Gressley on its ECS move, to then turn around after. We'll turn around just around Ely way, so we're probably going to see that twice. We're expected to see a lot of interesting 66s according to Railcam most of the week unless we get changed again. And yeah, that's the main reason we're going to Peterborough. We might get some bus action in, but it all depends. Will we get any buses? I don't know, we'll see. Depends if there's a break between interesting things, I guess. Back on with the video. I've just had to pause it because I had to cross temporary lights because I'm walking into town this morning. Then Saturday, the big one of the day, Friday evening we're going to head to York because we're having a night at a hotel with family. And then in the morning I'm going to go back, but I'm going to be headed to Doncaster throughout the day, mainly because of 2 steam trains. Sir Nigel Gressley from Peterborough to York. Sir Nigel Gressley gets coupled on at Peterborough, and also a Black 5 44871. So they're exactly the same 2 locos last year, but slightly different charter services. Doncaster wise, they're both due for within near an hour gap this year, exactly like last year. So absolutely I'm going to stay at the station between 10 and 2 to get all the action unfold. There'll be a lack of freight, but I'll be there mainly for the steam trains, and when there's not a decent gap of trains we're going to get some bus action in. We're going to get some buses around Doncaster on a Saturday. Might not be as significant as weekdays, but I'm looking forward to see what I'm going to be offered to see bus-wise on the weekend around Doncaster. And that's all that. Sunday, not going to be doing much, except I'm going to be heading to a family's until Thursday. Monday, I think what we're going to do is we're going to head to around Wisbech for some buses there. Not brilliant there for buses, but may as well make a return. Then to March for a bit, maybe to see some freight if there's anything interesting due passing through. Then the next day, I think we're due a trip to Lynn. Because we're gonna, Tuesday I'm not free that day, but I'm gonna be doing some different with my mum, so that's out of action. Wednesday, in fact, we're gonna be heading to Lynn to go and see what's out and about around there. But to be fair, one of these weeks I need to have a go at that T7 route. I still need to do it. Wisbech to Chatteris, E200s only, sometimes Optare Solos on there. Then Thursday is the day we go back to Skegness. What we're going to be doing, well, we're going to go to Lynn first, but we're going to have most of the day in Spalding to see what they're like, and then bus all the way back to Skegness. Saturday, well, Friday, the day I get back, I'm going to be heading to Nottingham for the day to see what I'm offered by, well, NCT bits and bobs, and maybe other operators there like Stagecoach Mansfield, Workshop, all that. We're going to see what they offer us as well. So we're going to explore most of Nottingham, because I still need to cross off some special liveries for NCT over in Nottingham. And then Saturday, Sunday, after that I'm going to be having a break, because literally it's a whole week out. I'm going out. It's going to be a big one. I'm going to try and do a vlog, but it'll have to be split. But if I had more storage, I would have merged it into one massive one for all the days I'm into. If I'm going to make a big one, I'm going to have to cut down all the vlogs into like little sections of all the places I go to. So yeah, hope you guys all stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you haven't followed my socials already, the link is in the description below. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you guys again soon. Peace. Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Now, let's begin the week extravaganza, whatever how you say it. Today, this morning, we've come to Lincoln for some freight passing through, a few of them in some particular liveries. Not all of them, but a few of them. We're back here later for Sand Train. We're back here for the afternoon bits and bobs, but won't be here for the evening, as I need to get home and do personal stuff when I get back. After that, like I said, as I said in the update video, most likely be released by now, but so we've come down here this morning, here for a few freight trains. That is all that really. So sorry if the video's not straightened out. My tripod, which I've recently obtained, it's not fully straightened out, but what can I do? Even if I try and straighten it out, you know what I mean. But yeah, I guess we have a nice time out, enjoy the day, bits and bobs like that. So yeah, see you all in a bit. So we finished day one at Lincoln. It's on to day two on a wet day at Peterborough. Well, I think we've seen around 8 different freights altogether. I couldn't video all of them because I was on TikTok live, but I'll drop the pictures in to that video because, yeah, hopefully get enough content from Peterborough today, despite the wet weather, despite it's supposed to be lashing it down later on, but we're still going to do our best. So yeah, let's see what day two's going to go like. And that's day two at Peterborough, done and dusted. I'm glad I was back in the hotel at a good time. It was just non-stop wet, windy, cold. Yeah, I'm glad to be out there, to be fair, because of the weather. Weren't ideal. Videos were restricted, unfortunately. Again, because of the weather, they weren't in the best spots, because there's a flood of enthusiasts on platform 5 waiting for Sir Nigel Gressley. I had to go to the other platform to get it. Not ideal, but had to be done. Anyways, on to day 3 now. We're going to be leaving the hotel. We're going to be packing our bits. We're going to be heading to Doncaster for most of the day before we head home for the night and so forth. Well, what's going to be at Doncaster, we wonder? Let's say there's going to be 2 charters, aka 2 kettles, passing through an hour apart from each other. That's why we're going for them. So yeah, let's see what we can get up to. We've got to be at the York station by 9:30 to get the 09:30 to Doncaster. Then later on, I think we'll see what time we fancy getting back to Grantham so I could get Sir Nigel Gressley on her return. Or maybe Doncaster, I don't know. But ideally I want to go to Grantham to get her on her return. But yeah, we'll see how the day goes. So, without further ado, let's get into day 3. Right, we are off. We are out the hotel. We've booked ourselves out. We're walking to Monk's Cross Park and Ride to catch a bus. There's nothing due at the hotel bit till 9 o'clock. We're going to head to York now because the Northern Belle on a charter, which I didn't really expect, is due at 8:20, so I'm going to go and see that. It's a pair of 57s. I believe it's the Northern Belle anyway. But anyway, we're going to do that. We might do a bit of bus spotting, see what, if anything's changed. Wouldn't think it has, but yeah. Guess we'll see what else happens really today. Right, that's a fun start. Myself decided to go the wrong way, so I'm turning round, literally trying to, you know, I need to get to the Park and Ride bus as soon as possible really, because I might not end up seeing that charter if I be stupid again. But obviously I don't know this bit well. I mean, I like to come back here someday for another hotel stay. To be honest, it's nice. And I did like the hotel. I know I got 5 hours sleep, but it was alright. I didn't even wake up once in the middle of the night. Woke up at 5 though, so I decided to leave it there. But I'm gonna do this for my adventures today. We're now on day 3. It's not raining, it's spitting on and off, but it shouldn't be too bad now today, which is good. I should have a decent day out in Doncaster. We're not only going to do trains there, we're just going to do buses too. Right, okay, that's enough chit chat. I don't want to make this vlog stupidly long, but yeah, that's what we're going to do today. I'll leave a review when the day comes to an end, I suppose. And that is an incredible day 3, done and dusted. Fantastic day all around, seeing a lot of new things. Train-wise, well, a couple at York, steams at Doncaster, seen plenty of Doncaster buses, seen quite a bit. If you want to see photos of the buses when they get posted, just click the link of my photography account below. But yeah, it's been a wonderful day. And also got a rare allocation at Skegness just before I headed for the bus home. So tomorrow's going to be another travel day, but I'm not going to update until the evening. So day 4 will happen on Monday, and I'm going to be heading for Peterborough for a bit with buses, and there's a pair of Class 20s heading back from the northeast after a delivery of metro units. It's going to be heading, I believe, to Wembley receptions in York. So I'm going to go to Peterborough to get them as it's closer to where I'm going to be for until Thursday. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Right, I'm going to have to stop you there before I go on to days 4 of my visits from March and Peterborough. Unfortunately, I believe due to file issues, YouTube not working, my phone having issues, I've lost all my clips from that day, so I don't know what's happened, but unfortunately there won't be any videos from that day. I tried uploading it once, but I don't know, it's not working and I can't get my files back because of storage issues. So yeah, I guess let's roll on to day 4. There will be videos like later on, but the only videos I've got really set up is from Nottingham on the last day because of the weather and the bad weather. So yeah, thought I'd let you guys know and apologise for any inconvenience. On to day 4. What's up guys, welcome to, I think this is day 5 now. Took a day off yesterday again, but we're here at King's Lynn. We've already done some snapping in Wisbech. There's going to be no, let's say, videos because of the weather, but I'll try to get some videos in for tomorrow. If not, it's going to have to be a slideshow. Well, I'll get videos from Nottingham, but there's no videos until then, as I need to sort this phone out. So it's going to be a photo slideshow. So yeah, that's going to be my plan for the video, because yeah, it's not been the best for weather this week, it really hasn't, other than Monday. Yeah, but anyways, we'll see what's here. You'll see when I get the pictures running what I've seen today, and yeah. So that's another day done. We are done with day 5. We're going to be on to day 6 tomorrow, because it's the long journey back to Skegness. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, and well, day 5, I know we didn't get filming. We was going to stay a bit later, but it was getting way too cold, so I called it early. I wasn't feeling brilliant, but I'm home now in the warm, etc. Day 6, we leave early then. I'm going to be in the warm, have a bit. I might just spend most of the day at Spalding because of buses, trains, etc. But we will see. We will see what happens from here. Hello everyone, this is day 6, I believe. We're now currently on our way back to Skegness. We've done 3 bus rides. We had a lift into Wisbech, thank you family, because the 50 refused to turn up. We then took the XL to King's Lynn, the entire 505 to Spalding, and the entire B3 for Boston. As we missed the 57 by a minute, we're now going to wait for a train back, which is due for 14:18 event. We'll get to Skeg by 3 o'clock. So yeah. And then the last day of the adventures will be at Nottingham tomorrow, so that's still going to be just as good as all the other days we've had. Sorry for a lack of videos recently. It's not been fun, but I may as well do this for a vlog. Once again, it's all going to be on photos, slideshows, and I really apologise for that. But we're going to get some videos for Nottingham tomorrow. But yeah, our train shouldn't be too long, and then we can finally say home sweet home. See you guys then. So we're now back in Skeg. We're heading home after a long day. It's been a good day. We bumped into a friend that we're meeting briefly because we're both heading home. It's too cold for this. It's like being in the Antarctic, isn't it, Jack? Yeah, so he's been out most of the day. Well, as usual, doing a hobby, keep himself happy.
I've been catching up with a few drivers I haven't seen in a long time, including the King. I'm sure Steve will tell you all about it.
Yeah, so let me recap what we've done today. We've had a bit of trouble with the bus, but we got a lift, thank you to family for that. We got the XLB, and literally 10 minutes later, straight on the 505. Nice fresh run all around despite some cars dangerously driving throughout the route. But yeah. And then we did the B3. We missed our connection, so we decided to get the train.
Welcome aboard Service 1 to Chapel St. Leonard's.
And yeah. And tomorrow will be my last day of my big adventures. As we, like I said, we are heading to Nottingham. So yeah. I'll see you guys on the next day. Due to a fault with a level crossing near Boston Station, my train back home is being held at Hubbard's Bridge for around 40 minutes. Explains why the front 2 trains have been cancelled at Boston. Because of points going at the station. Thank you, Railway. Thank you so much. Right, and that is the end of day 7. That is the end of my day on my little adventures with ST for the time being. we've had a nice day around Nottingham, seeing all different types of buses. There'll be a video coming up soon for this vlog. Oh man, what a day. Despite all the lows I've had. Excuse me, I've just had a bad cramp earlier and it hurts. Worst one I've ever had in my life, to be fair. Yeah, so we've had a good day, seen a different variety of buses, etc. etc. We did get hit with a big problem earlier around Boston. We got red signalled at Hubbard's Bridge for 40 minutes, but the train made it to Skeg, so that was alright. But yeah. So let me recap. So day 1, we went to Lincoln for the day. Day 2, we went to Peterborough for the day. Miserable, wet conditions. Hard to believe it was a week ago. Day 3, we went to York and Doncaster. Or York briefly, but Doncaster. Another wet day, but it weren't bad as day 2. Day 4, well, after a day off, we took ourselves to Peterborough and March as well for a few interesting train catches. Day 5, we went to Wisbech, Kingston for some buses I still required to get. Day 6, busted back home to Skeg on all different buses. And then day 7, Nottingham. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this unexpected sort of vlog, but hope you guys enjoyed it, even though there was a lack of updates. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.